Beautiful flower and vegetable gardening. Healthy blooms and fresh greens without spending money. After a long day, there's something deeply calming about stepping into a small garden space and seeing leaves gently growing, flowers slowly opening, and vegetables quietly doing their work. Gardening doesn't have to be loud or complicated. Sometimes it's just about sitting close to the soil and feeling your breath slow down. A cozy corner filled with greenery can feel like a safe place to rest your mind and reconnect with simple joys. In moments like these, growing food or flowers becomes more than a hobby. It becomes a form of self-care. Welcome to Zoom Garden, a space where we talk about garden tips, urban gardening, and growing vegetables and flowers in ways that feel kind, realistic, and affordable. Today's video is about creating beautiful flower and vegetable gardening with healthy blooms and fresh greens without spending money. No pressure for perfection here, just gentle guidance, simple ideas, and the belief that a garden grown with patience and heart will always feel alive. One, seeing your garden as a living, calm space. A garden doesn't need to be large or expensive to feel meaningful. Even a few flower pots and vegetable containers can turn a balcony or small yard into a peaceful retreat. When you see your garden as a living space rather than a project, everything feels lighter and more enjoyable. Healthy blooms and fresh greens grow better when you slow down and observe them daily. This mindset helps reduce stress and makes gardening feel rewarding instead of demanding. Many beginner gardeners quit because they think they need perfect tools or costly supplies. In reality, attention and consistency matter far more than money. Practical tip: start by spending 5 quiet minutes each morning checking soil moisture and leaf health. This simple habit improves plant growth without any cost. Two, growing flowers and vegetables together. Flowers and vegetables grow beautifully side by side and support each other in simple ways. Flowers attract beneficial insects, while vegetables provide structure and shade to the soil. Mixing them also improves the visual balance of your garden, making it feel more natural and welcoming. This approach is perfect for urban gardening and small space garden tips. It helps you enjoy both aesthetics and function in one place. Fresh greens growing next to colorful blooms create a sense of abundance, even on a tight budget. You don't need special planning software or expensive layouts. Practical tip: plant fast-growing vegetables like lettuce or spinach near flowering plants to keep soil cool and productive. Three, using what you already have at home. One of the most powerful garden tips is learning to reuse everyday items. Old containers, jars, buckets, and even cracked bowls can become beautiful plant homes. This reduces waste while saving money and adds personality to your garden design. Household items often work just as well as store-bought garden tools. When paired with flowers and vegetables, they create a charming, lived-in garden style. This method is especially helpful for beginner gardeners who want results without investment. Gardening becomes more creative and less intimidating this way. Practical tip: make drainage holes and reuse containers and place small stones at the bottom for healthy roots. Four, soil care without expensive products. Healthy soil is the foundation of strong vegetables, fruit plants, and flowering blooms. You don't need commercial fertilizers to improve soil quality. Kitchen scraps, dry leaves, and simple composting can enrich soil naturally. This method supports sustainable gardening and long-term plant health. Well-fed soil produces stronger roots and better harvests. Over time, plants become more resilient and require less maintenance. Simple soil care creates visible results without added cost. Practical tip: mix crushed eggshells or vegetable peels into the soil once a week for natural nutrients. 5. Watering with awareness, not excess. Watering is not about quantity, but timing and attention. Many vegetables and flowers suffer more from overwatering than from dryness. Observing your plants helps you understand their real needs. This approach saves water and prevents root problems. Morning watering is especially effective for garden health. It supports steady growth and reduces stress on plants. Conscious watering is one of the easiest garden tips to master. Practical tip: check soil moisture with your finger before watering. If it's still damp, wait another day. Six, choosing easy plants that thrive naturally. Not all plants demand constant care. Some vegetables, fruit plants, and flowers naturally adapt to home gardens. Choosing easy varieties helps build confidence and consistency. This is especially important for no-budget gardening. Strong plants create a sense of success early on. That success motivates you to continue caring for your garden. Over time, your space becomes fuller and more balanced. Practical tip: start with herbs, leafy greens, and local flower varieties that grow well in your climate. Seven, creating beauty through simple maintenance. Regular, gentle maintenance keeps a garden looking fresh and inviting. Trimming dry leaves and faded flowers improves plant energy and appearance. This also encourages new growth in vegetables and flowers. Maintenance doesn't need to take hours. A few minutes each day is enough to see improvement. Visual harmony brings emotional comfort to your space. Gardening becomes a daily moment of calm rather than a task. Practical tip: prune lightly once a week and remove only what looks unhealthy or dry. Eight, gardening as a daily stress relief. Gardening quietly supports emotional well-being. Touching soil and watching plants grow slows the nervous system. This makes gardening an ideal habit for busy lives. You don't need a full garden to feel this benefit. Even a small flower pot can offer peace. Vegetables growing steadily remind us that progress takes time. Gardening becomes a grounding ritual rather than a chore. Practical tip: spend a few minutes each evening checking plants without tools. Just observe and breathe. Nine, growing food that feels personal. Homegrown vegetables and fruit carry emotional value beyond nutrition. They remind us that we can care for ourselves with simple actions. Fresh greens harvested from your own garden feel more meaningful. Even small yields bring satisfaction and gratitude. This connection encourages mindful eating and healthier habits. Gardening helps reconnect food with patience and care. You don't need abundance to feel fulfilled. Practical tip: harvest vegetables gently and often to encourage continued growth. Ten, letting your garden grow at its own pace. Gardens don't follow strict schedules, and that's okay. Growth happens slowly and differently for each plant. Accepting this brings peace and reduces frustration. Healthy blooms and vegetables respond best to patience. Gardening teaches us to release control and trust natural rhythms. Over time, your garden becomes more balanced and resilient. This mindset supports long-term success. Practical tip: track progress monthly instead of daily to appreciate real growth. Conclusion: growing beauty without pressure. Beautiful flower and vegetable gardening doesn't require expensive tools, complex systems, or large spaces. With simple garden tips, everyday materials, and mindful care, healthy blooms and fresh greens can grow naturally at home. Urban gardening becomes accessible when we focus on consistency instead of perfection. Vegetables, fruit plants, and flowers thrive when supported gently. Small changes create meaningful visual and emotional impact. Gardening becomes a lifestyle of calm, not a checklist. Let your garden grow with you at your pace. Let's grow together. If today's video gave you comfort or inspiration, don't forget to like and subscribe to Zoom Garden. Share your favorite garden tips or simple vegetable ideas in the comments. We love learning from each other. Your small experiences help this community grow stronger. Gardening is more joyful when shared. Thank you for spending this peaceful moment with us. Until next time, keep growing gently and with heart.